We can start on any time frame, but I'm on 15. What do I already see? Well, here I see this downward movement like a mini trend being broke. So even just looking at the 15-minute time frame, let's just say we were here before price got here. As soon as this candle break above, we take that trade to the resistance level. So this here, we can see boom, resistance, right? Boom, resistance, right? Boom, resistance. All this resistance here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Inside the resistance, fake out resistance, right? Now we back inside this resistance level. So here, we already overstand, boom, here's support. So if you want to take a trade, you simply can take one below here, or if there is a trend that's being set up here and it breaks below it, just like how it broke above this trend line, if it was to the downside, it would look like this, where you break through. See how it broke to the downside and kept going down. So this is how you want to look at it. Now inside of Nas100, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have levels. So if we're in 20,000 right now, so 20,000 even is a key level. If we was at 21,000 area, then we use 21,000. Our next one is 20,200. So if it was in the 21,000s price range, then it would be 21,200, right? Then we got 20,500. And the last one, 20,800. These levels inside of each price range that goes by like 20,000, 21, or 19. Say price was at 15,000, right? It'd be 15,000, 15,200, 500, 800 every time. So right now, you already see 20,500 is here where it broke above it. But look how price plays on that area, right? You can go down here to 20,200. Look at how price plays at this area. 20,000 even. Look at how price played at this area. Even 20,800, it will be the same thing. We just have to go to a higher time frame. So now you can see more of a market playing at these areas. Price is always going to these areas. Look at that. These are the money levels. These are the money levels. So here, we would simply wait for a price breakout, and if price break below this support level, of course we come to fill this gap. This here, support, right? Support level, which we look to buy from support. So now I need a downward movement, something like this, right? We need to break a trend line like this to let us know it's going to go down. So that's what we're waiting for. And we're trading the pairs that are best traded during the session that we're going in. So like when we want to take this trade, we want to be on the charts at 9:30 when the bell rings. So we know when we can be on a little before it. but we will be able to mark it up, have time to look at it, and can make the best decision. Let's go to gold. So let's look at gold. Let's start on the hour time frame. What do we see here? Support. Right? What do we see here? Resistance. So we can go ahead and just, I'll use this wick on this gray candle. Right? Now, knowing that this is a resistance level up top, look to the left, boom, it's a support right here. A support, it's a support and a resistance. So now I can fix this, bring it down some, and drag it across, because this level is a major key level. So now we got the old support, new resistance, and now we're approaching the resistance again, potentially. Right? So now I know I don't want to take this trade unless it comes up to here or start giving us some rejection from where we're at, because this is also resistance right here where we're at. Why? Look over here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. So I can check fib wise and look at what level we at. So if it starts showing rejection from here, I simply just want a break. No Kit Kat. I need that break below here. I need to let the candlestick give me the indication to get in and out of the trade. And this, again, this is a support level, which is also considered TP. Notice that this TP is at this what? Support level. Hey, now. So here, boom, this will be an overall TP if we break below here. So we're not even entering this trade yet. We already see what area we in. So I'll be looking out for that one. Go to the lower time frames, you can have a clear picture now. Now, what do we see? Let me fix this up. Old support, new resistance, fair value gap. That drop is valid to me. It looks very valid. But because I'm on a lower time frame, I'll be able to see that trend get broke faster, because the move will happen faster on this time frame than it would on a higher time frame. So I'll be on the lookout for gold for sure. I'm still worried about Nas100. So you see how this trend got broke, and once this candle got above it, you take the buy. Now we're looking for the same thing to happen, but to the downside. To the downside we go. To the downside we go. Right? So I want this to push and then break below this support level. and then take us down to the promised land. You feel me? So this is the gap from when the market opened up. I want to see this come all the way down here. Fix it up. Fix it up, champ. Let me check the look at that droppage. And look, even on a 15-minute time frame, you see how that upward movement was valid. Look, broke that, pulled up like a pamper, came to the resistance level. I'm just looking for the same movement. Now, we want to be trading the pairs during a time oh hey now, I just been going in. I ain't even been, I just was going. Oh yeah, that drop is love Leisha. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's looking super nice. I was doing a lot of research and so forth to make this stuff easy. I got a course. I got it on PDF. Dre, I gotta send it to you. Give it to the whole community can have it. It's just talking about the fundamentals of trading. So I put it together. I'll let you see it real quick. Actually, hold on. Let me pull it up. So we just covering all bases like we're playing baseball. You feel me? Hey now, I'm gonna keep the frequency high. So I'm looking at this daily time frame. So one thing I've been doing as well that really helped with targets, right? Every chart won't show the gaps in the market. So for example, I know when this candle closed here, it opened right here. This area, I'm only putting a 50% retracement from the bottom of the candle to the top of the other one, right? So let me put my template on real quick. So now I know this is an area that price can go to outside of big money numbers, right? So this, again, if we're in a sequence of 19,000s, your big money areas are 19,000, 19,200, 19,500, and then 19,800. Same thing with the $20,000 price. Now we're in the 20,000s. Our prices 20,000 even, 20,200, 500, and 800. Right? These is the main numbers that Nas will be going to. Same thing with US 30. It'll be 200 or whatever price even, then 200, 500, 800. So if I even, let's just go to the 4-hour time frame and just look at how price plays on these areas all through and through. No matter how far back we go, it plays on these numbers. Hey now, same thing in the 1900. Look, 19,500 somewhere over here. You know what I'm saying? So makes it real easy. Price playing right at the big number. So yeah, we really giving the game. We ain't playing no games. We not playing no games. Every trade now has just really been patient, waiting on the exact thing I want to see happen, so I can keep making, like, you know what I'm saying, I want to make it so simple. Utilizing this trend line to be like straight lines for me has been helping, so I can identify these key places that sometimes I miss, right? For example, we know we got resistance here, right? But when we look, boom, we got support. Boom, turn to resistance again. Potential fake out. But we can see the range where we playing at. And if it don't pull down, it's just going to break above. So I would have to wait till it cross above this resistance level up top to make a decision. But I'm not playing no games. Let's look at gold real quick again. Let's see if she's making it do what it do. Still pulling up off, you know what I'm saying, heading right here to the resistance level. I tried to see if it was going to stop inside of here at this fair value gap inside of this fib. But again, this will be also moving 930-ish. And what do I want from this? Same thing. It needed to make a trend, break below it. If it respects it, cool. I can pull the TDI up to confirm, oh, we're right here at the 50 level. That's support. Boom. Support. It supported it by the trend line. It kept respecting it, rejecting off of it, and pulled up like a panther. Where we at now? A resistance level, right? So if we start getting rejection from this line here, we can look to see if we're going to be crossing the entry line to the downside and enter for a nice trade. Same thing on the 5-minute time frame here. So this is what we're talking about. This is perfect. We're at the top at a resistance level. Take a trend line, draw it. Once it breaks, that trend's gone. For example, right here. So I don't mind being patient waiting for this to pull down. What do I see to my left? Like Beyonce said, yeah, I'm talking about old support, fair value gap. So if I get a reaction from this level, I'm like, okay, it makes perfect sense. It reacts to this level and then breaks below this trend line. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking that sell. That's all I gotta wait for. The story already making sense. But remember, we only enter trades when everything we want to see happen happens. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Where the short one? There we go. Here. Let me get real technical with them. Let's say it breaks below here. Stop loss will be here, and then take it right down. Take it to this support level first if you want. Or here. For TP2. TP1 will be this area here. Lovely. So yeah, I'm waiting on that bell to ring. The 930 bell. Now I am starting to use these kill zones. I just don't like the way, I don't like the way it's set up for real, but it's all good. So one thing I want to tell y'all too, we got to remember where liquidity be sitting at, right? Where the money be at. Go to the daily time frame. That was beautiful. Just a one click of a button just fixed the chart. You feel me? Hey, man. All right, so liquidity sits at old highs and old lows. There's an old high, and here is the old low. Now it's starting to make sense. Also, just looking at it, we got what? Resistance right up here. Price done pulled up like a panther like crazy. The same thing that we're looking at on the lower time frames also happens here. Boom, broke, take. So not only does liquidity set old highs, old lows, let's go to 15-minute time frame so I can go to 1600 to midnight. So where is, oh, there's midnight right here to 16. So here, right? So this is the lowest point. So this here is a session low where liquidity will be sitting at, and then at session highs. So this is that Asian session high range and Asian session low. Notice price took out the Asian session high, pulled back down. So this is another thing I use for confluence. So if I know where the liquidity is at, I can look on the chart and have a better understanding of what I'm looking at. So everything has to align so I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm in at the right time. 3 minutes until the bell rings. Pay now. And notice this low didn't get taken out, but it's also in alignment with this old support back here. Look for those areas where you see old support, where like old resistance to a new support, or a new support to an old resistance to the same, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. That way you know where the major key levels is at. So if I put this on the line chart, of course you see true support resistance here, right? So anywhere that you see those peaks at, where it's one pointing down, let's see a good one. I mean, this is cool. No, this is one right here. It's perfect. So here, you see how this is a peak to the upside, right? And then to the left of it, you see a peak to the downside. So these areas where you see a support turn resistance or vice versa, these are considered major key levels. So when I identify those, I'm like, okay, price can make a decision at these places. Notice, I'll drag this across. Resistance here. So during the chart markup process, everything don't got to be perfect, but a story has to be created so we know what the story about. Because when a story makes sense, we can make dollars. Now this is just pulling up. We're not even in the trade. We cool. It's Monday. We already know what we was expecting. We expecting the dropulation. Let these candles do what it do. Don't let the candlesticks control you. Own the candlesticks. Let's check back on Nas100. Hey now. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean, drop happened. And now it's just allowing the trade to play out. It break below here, I'm definitely gonna dump. because I know it's going to be headed to fill this gap. $25 seconds to the bell ring. Hey, now? Come on, somebody. Same thing with this one here. That 1600 area. All right, cool. So yeah, it is here. Boom. The low to midnight. It's this blue candle. Did we get that celery we said we wanted? I'm dumping. The bell ring. Let's go. Can't nobody stop us but us. Hey, now. Come on, somebody. Man. And that's the way you trade Nas. Come on. Let me check that chatteroni. See? You got in your feelings and got your cheese. You feel me? You was in the feelings of getting cheese. Hey, now. That's how you do it. So yeah, that's the trade for the day. That's the trade right there for the day. Let me check gold, see if it's about to start turning around. Oh, not yet. Okay, I'm gonna still wait for you. That'll be the next trade I catch during this amazing New York session. Oh yeah, that's my baseball team. I love the Yankees. I'm from Jersey originally, so that's been my team for the longest. Them, the Giants. Yeah, but I was like, you know what? I might switch my football team to the Jets because their stadium is in Jersey. So yeah, that's love. We caught what we needed. Gold wasn't ready, which is cool, but we got what we needed. So that was a nice bag. Let's make it happen. Dot digital this week. Hey, now. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Let's go. Chosen. I know my teams might not be the best. My teams might not be the best. I've been faithful. I've been old faithful though. I've been old faithful. But yeah, we on the team. We on the team of the Yankees for sure. Hey now. Alright, I'm with it. We on the same page. Let's grow. Alright, we out.